I'm delighted to say that Andrew is joining me now. But of course, Andrew, we know that the BBC won't want to do this. And the government, probably quite rightly, because there has to be a separation between the media and the state, but the government can't force them to do so. And they say, no, not interested.
Look, the BBC is meant to be the British Broadcasting Corporation, Dan, and this is the year of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. I frankly am sick of all this woke stuff.
Yeah,
I want this country to be proud of our heritage, our traditions, our monarchy, our flag. I'm fed up with all of it. I want these things restored so our young people have a sense of pride and belief in our country once again. And if the BBC can't put the national anthem back on for 30 seconds at the end of the day's programming, then they can't really call themselves the British Broadcasting Corporation anymore. It's time to get this back on track, and I think that this is the year to do it for the Queen's Jubilee.
No, I completely agree. But the sad thing about the BBC, because they never used to be like this, Andrew, but the sad thing about them is, you know, they snare at patriotism. Do you remember that interview with Robert Jenrick, who had a beautiful big Union Jack behind him? And the two presenters on BBC Breakfast snared at him. They literally laughed at him. And I think that shows you the headspace that virtually everyone who works at the corporation is in. They're embarrassed about Britain now.
But, you know, Dan, it's quite shocking because it's also dangerous because it's unpicking the unity that brings British people together. Look, we're all from different backgrounds, different religions, different ethnic backgrounds, different political views. We have differences. But the one thing that unites all of us is, I hope, the love of this country.
Absolutely.
And so we need these national symbols to bring us together. And singing the national anthem and hearing the national anthem is something that I hope all young people should appreciate. And I remember hearing it on the BBC when I was a teenager, and I thought, oh, that's a national anthem. And it made me feel a sense of belonging to this country. But unfortunately, there are people today who actually want to divide us and divide us in all kinds of ways. But the one thing that should never be allowed to happen is to break up the British identity by bringing in different types of identities. And this is the year, the 70th year of this magnificent head of state we have, the Queen. I mean, no country in the world has got a head of state that served as long as Her Majesty, and we should celebrate it. And the BBC should dump the wokeness, dump the PC nonsense. Let's have our anthem back again on BBC One.
BBC spokesperson said in response to Andrew's idea, the national anthem is played every night on Radio 4 after the late shipping forecast, and we continue to play it at appropriate times on television, such as during the Queen's Christmas broadcast. We no longer play the national anthem on a daily basis on BBC One because it doesn't close down in the evening. So there you go. They're not listening. They really do hate Britain, and it is such a shame that this is where the BBC is at.